doing well. It's another beautiful sunny day here. That's for sure.
Yeah. We just posted the whole weather forecast for the 10 days, and it's nothing but sun. So, unfortunately, it doesn't seem like our monsoon lasted too long, but just a week. But that doesn't mean it's not going to come back. So, as far as a 10-day forecast, you're going to see a lot of sun, but it's not going to be as hot as this last week. So that's a good thing.
Make it
I,
come back. Make the monsoon come back.
it dropped down 10 degrees, so that could be the ticket, my friend. I don't know. It seems a little bit crazy to have all that, but did you see the clouds?
Yeah, so I saw you had posted. So yeah, the clouds were a little weird yesterday. I think I kept it a little bit cooler, but it felt like I was at the ocean. And
Yeah.
looks like that might be where the clouds are coming from. But you posted. What's going on?
Yeah, the United States Forest Service was describing what was going on, and it happens to be a fire that's burning in Southern California, and it's up to 20,000 acres. So the wind is basically taking that fire smoke through Arizona, northern Arizona actually, and so that's the reason why we're getting those crazy sunsets and crazy sun skies. So it's insane, man. It's pretty scary looking when you don't expect it. And when there's no rain that comes with it, that's even like, I guess, scarier. I don't know. So it's kind of crazy to see that how a fire in California so many miles away will affect, little old Prescott or even northern Arizona. So that's kind of crazy. I seen a lot of pictures though of the sunset. That was amazing. A lot of people were trying to figure out what was going on.
Yeah, no, I had posted some crazy pictures out there too. The sunset
Yeah,
was nuts, and we were seeing sunrise pictures too that were just as crazy because of it.
wow, that's a pretty insane how the fires could actually really affect a lot of the United States and in some cases a lot of the states. So that's what's happening though for those crazy cloud covers. So you guys are getting some artwork without even expecting it.
Yeah, so same thing looking like today. So I expect some more of that. So anyway, before we go into more weather, I got to talk about the day. You know what the day
What
is?
what is the day, Eric?
It is National Watermelon Day. So I've got to ask, did you end up growing any?
I didn't grow no watermelon. Did you?
I haven't seen any watermelon yet. We picked a bunch of uh, melons and stuff like that yesterday and beans. So stuff's growing. Stuff grows in Prescott. I proved it.
Yes, it does. It actually has really good soil here. If you really, like till it, take care of it, it's really easy to also make some good compost. Back in the days, my neighbor was teaching me how to do like gardening, and one of the biggest things that you do is make compost. So it actually nourishes and brings nutrients to your garden. So if you haven't done that, Eric, you should probably definitely try that. And you can actually get one of those barrels that do the own mulching for you. So
Yeah. Did you see one of those shows that we did?
yeah,
What was it, I guess a couple months ago now. But it was crazy that the stuff that you can compost and stuff right here, and it doesn't smell, and it you don't need much. You don't need much of anything. I mean, they were doing it in all kinds of weird trash, basically.
yeah, anything that's biodegradable from orange peels, banana peels, eggshells, and just stuff that can actually decompose is a perfect tool for good growth. That's from what I seen and learned. But that stuff also heats up, which is kind of crazy. Like you weird. I weird out by that. Why is it heating up? So it's kind of
Yeah,
cool.
no, I've seen people stick the turkey temperature things in there, and it's 100 and something degrees in there, and it's like, what is going on?
Yeah, the turkey bastard or turkey or no, not the turkey, but the food thermometers. It's pretty amazing to see stuff like that. I always wonder how in the world it does that and why it doesn't do it. But it's good for your soil, so that's a good thing. Eric, today is actually a really big day. Tonight we're having the White Spar farmers market, and it starts at 4 p.m. This is going to be once again. This was a trial run. We actually went in on. I went to the event just last night and started noticing that people that said that they went there. They were like, there wasn't much there. There wasn't much this, and it looked like there was nothing for congregating, and that's true. We set it up so it does. You can't congregate.
Grab and
That's one
go.
of the
Right.
rules. It's one of the rules and regulations that Governor Ducey's put on. So we can't have no more than 10 people gathering. So this is a grab and go scenario. We have 4 food trucks coming up. We have Stacked. We have Badger, the Hungry Badger. We have the Wiener Guy, and then we have Campfire. coffee and tea and drinks and stuff. And then I think we have some samosas, which is a little delicacy where they make these little square things or triangle things, and inside of it they put different types of meats and stuff. It's really amazing. Some of it's hot though, like really hot. So that's going to be amazing to go ahead and have some food tonight. Because for some reason, food trucks have the best type of food. I don't know why, but it's just so good, just amazing. Probably because it's so fresh. Having fresh food
It's
is
funny
always
because food trucks when I was a kid, it was not a like a it was a work site thing, and now they're like amazing gourmet foods.
yeah. And you know what? Some people actually find the appreciation in these things, and a lot of people work hard with those food trucks, man. And I don't envy any of them right now during this hot heat because they still have to cook in that grill inside of the truck. So it's not an easy task, but by the time you guys get the food, it's an amazing delicacy. So that's going to be tonight. Started at 4, goes until 8. It kind of died down around 7:30 last time, so we're not expecting a big crowd after 7:30, but they do close down at 8. So get there early, go get your food. And once again, it's not a place to congregate; it's a place to go ahead and get your food and walk away. And we did that because we wanted to be compliant to Yavapai County Health Department. And I told them that we were not making or letting everybody just sit there and hang out just have fun and stuff. So we're gonna be moving on, doing our thing.
So talk
Um,
about, I mean, it's a good topic, and we can come back to it. But I saw you posted a letter from Prescott City Mayor this morning about the sidewalk stuff and the planning, and kind of what are the highlights on that?
well, it's kind of crazy because one time that we were actually out there talking with a lot of the business owners downtown Prescott, and one of the things that they were asking for or seeing, like, what can we do? And everybody started seeing Rosas doing their outside parking. And that's something that's huge because what happens is that you could actually build the capacity. Now, unfortunately, you have to actually add on, but the city is allowing you to go ahead and do these things. And so when that comes into play, and then you have the ability to be innovative and actually bring things to the community without being, I guess, against the regulations that are called for. And I think we're expecting another live interview with Governor Ducey on Thursday to go ahead and go over some of this stuff again. So we'll see what happens. I really don't see any kind of like light at the end of the tunnel as far as like getting anybody back into working, functioning like 50% to 75%. But as the numbers are coming in, they're still like, feels like they're steady, but it doesn't feel like they're being once again, we when we first started this whole thing, it was like the numbers, everybody, the numbers. So I think that's what we're trying to figure out. If the numbers are going down, if they're actually doing exactly what they're supposed to be, as we start wearing masks inside of all the facilities. Fry's demands mask, Walmart demands mask, everybody's demanding masks. So, I guess if it's something that works, then let's keep on working with it. If it doesn't, then we obviously have to go to something else. I have no clue, Eric. But we are also seeing, I don't know if you've seen the new thing. I don't know if it's true or not, but they said that Fauci is asking for everybody to start wearing goggles. I
Yeah,
have no,
I don't know if that's true or not. I think it's funny though.
I'm like, oh my God. Fauci's going to say, you got to walk across the crosswalk like a duck. And I don't know if we have to
I don't
listen.
know. I was in a store on Saturday, and somebody had a full face shield on top of their masks.
Yeah, people are using that as alternatives because they can't wear the masks because it makes them feel constricted and stuff. I have no clue, but I have seen that a lot too. So I don't know, Eric. Oh, it seems like a new facade. I was saying the other day that we should just walk around like the Jetsons in a full spacesuit
Yeah.
every time we walk outside, like we're on a different planet, man. Where we have to
Do you
have
remember the movie
oxygen.
Bubble Boy? That's
Yeah,
what it
I
reminds me
remember.
of.
I remember that, but I don't quite remember the whole like reason why he was in a bubble. But I'm pretty sure it was because he was like immune deficient, and then everything could possibly kill him. So the family had to figure out how to make him back to normal, and so they put him in a bubble and called him Bubble Boy.
Yeah, I think we're all Bubble Boys now.
Oh my gosh, man! You would have never thought that that movie would have kind of been like come to serious, like like really seriously. This is what we have to live by. So it's kind of crazy, man. But as you start talking to more people around the state and around the area, it's showing that everybody's kind of like, what are we doing? How come it's not over? Why can't we move on? And
I think
here we are.
everybody feels that way. I saw an op-ed from, remember a couple of weeks ago where the remember the teachers that died? One of the teachers died and doing summer school this summer in Arizona. I made a big national news.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
Yeah, and then a bunch of other teachers got sick, and then one of the other teachers' spouses died. It was bad, and so the superintendent for that school district, which is I think in over on the rim, over Sholo area, did an op-ed for like the Washington Post about how conflicted he is about reopening and all this. So it's tough decisions. I mean, he doesn't want to make them. He wants the governor to make them for him, and I think the governor wants the president to make them for him. So nobody wants to make these calls.
Yeah, nobody wants to have blood on their hands, and unfortunately, we are as a leaders or leaders that actually try to compile like ideas and things to go ahead and move forward and actually make everybody safe. It's not an easy task, and I know that each one of our leaders, as far as the mayors or even bosses to businesses, are all really like it's hard to make decisions when you feel like it's going to hurt the individual that comes into your presence. So that's kind of scary, man, to go ahead and be a part of something that is so like not supposed to be happening in our lives.
Well,
So
and so
I really,
let's talk about scary. And so same thing. We've talked about it a lot. The stimuluses and things like that. They expired on Friday, and so right now, if you are collecting unemployment, first of all, if you're a contractor or an independent business owner, it's all gone, which means you get
yep,
nothing now. If you are, a normal worker that gets the unemployment bonus, the bonus is gone. So I think that means you're down to like 250 a week, 280 a week
yep,
in regular state unemployment. And so they have been deadlocked. And I think though, the deadlock's not good. I mean, you've heard me, we've got jobs, so we certainly want people to work instead of sit on unemployment. But I think the deadlock's not good either. I think there's a lot of people people that their businesses are just gone for now, and they certainly still need some help. So hopefully, something kind of resolution. But right now, you're not working. It's time to look right away because there's going to be a flood of people looking for jobs right now.
yeah. And I posted in each one of the groups. If you are a business owner or you have an opening, post it, and then let's try to get those positions filled because everybody's starting to look. I started seeing a lot more. Who's hiring posts inside of the group. So we see that everybody's feeling the strain and they're going to definitely feel the strain. So hopefully they did something with that money that they ended up getting and put some away. So, just in case, or man, it's one of those things where you just don't know what the outcome is going to be. So it's it's a scary world out there, man. It's a very scary world. But once again, this is how we adapt to new things that happen. I mean, it's kind of like inevitable. We always have to be ready for whatever happens, and we're seeing that, and it's just like the innovation of the downtown business partnerships trying to say, hey, we should do this for
And
us.
you saw their concert on Friday, right? I mean, so that seemed to have gone out without a hitch. I mean, people were being respectful and responsible, and it still went on.
Yep, and that's how you work it, man. You just got to be respectful and responsible. And by the time that you actually get over it and done with it, then you wait for if anything happened. If nothing happened, then you just keep on going with it. And I think that's kind of what everybody's doing right now. I mean, we started in March. We're in July now. How many
No, we're in
months?
August.
Oh, that's right. It just started
Yeah,
August.
yeah.
Wow. Who would have thought, man? This is out of control. So, how many months has it been since we started this whole thing?
It would have been March, late March,
Wow.
yeah, middle March, yeah,
So we're now in 5 months of it, huh?
yeah,
5 months.
yeah.
Wow, 5 months, and we're I don't know. A lot of people are starting to ask questions like, "Really? Is this real? Is this not real? Like, what's going on?" But I mean, it is what it is. So, anyways, there's a lot to do this day. I have to prepare for tonight, so I got to cut this off earlier than I ever expected. But I really want to see everybody out tonight over at the Los Pinos off of White Spar in the parking lot. We're going to be in the cul-de-sac in the parking lot. So if you guys want to come out, come check us out. Let's have some fun. You know, save fun and come out and try some of this food. I know a lot of people don't like to eat or cook food on a Monday night. So this
Monday
is what
night,
you're gonna.
especially like I said, all the restaurants are closed in Prescott. So this,
Yep.
if you're local, it gives you a chance to go out and try some of this awesome food, and you don't have to cook tonight. And yeah, it was
Yeah.
great last weekend. I mean,
Yeah.
last Monday, we really enjoyed the food, and I got to
Yeah.
try some new things.
Yeah, some new things, man. Let's try some new things. Hopefully, we can go ahead and do one live, Eric, so we can go ahead and try like that secret menu meal. See if something we can go ahead and try. We tried to do it last time, but the guy was so busy that it just didn't happen. But we'll try it again. So with that being said, I'll see everybody tonight. Make sure you guys watch the post. There's going to be everything going on from the Prescott Times on Instagram, YouTube, the stories. You know, just catch all that. If you guys want to know what's going on in our little area, this is how you do it. ThePrescottTimes.com. And thank you once again, Eric. You're an amazing partner here, and I appreciate everything that you do. And yeah, I'll see you guys all tonight. It's going to be a good time. So
It is.
peace, love, and happiness. Let it not be war. I'll